Of course, no one ever cheers at all.
Let's hear like the crickets. We're from Maine.
Yeah. And then the two white guys from Maine and the two Spanish guys are from Spanish.
Where's that supposed to be again? Come on.
Wherever you want it to be tonight, bud.
Could I be from like Costa Rica, maybe? Could I change my name to Roberto from Costa Rica and make it?
No, I don't think you'd be a good Roberto.
But I had a friend named Roberto.
You're learning, bud. Over the years, we've learned to stop. My wife calls it a filter. She said I didn't have one. So I'm learning how to use my filter, and it's rubbing off on Mike, so hallelujah. But I was going to tell you that when I got to the Dominican Republic, a lot of you know this, my life changed around, and I met this guy down here. He's real life Dominican, y'all. Pretty good. And we started writing songs under a mango tree, and God just did a whole bunch of different stuff. But a couple months later, I left the Dominican Republic, and I called him on the phone, and we decided that he was going to move to Maine. So I brought a real life Dominican back to Maine as a real life souvenir. That was pretty cool.
You heard me say this before. I only ended up in Maine because I had no idea where it was. I thought I was going to New York. Matter of fact, when you're Dominican and you go out of the country, no matter where you are, you're always in New York. You could be in Massachusetts, New York. You're in California, you're in New York. So I ended up in Maine. That first winter was like minus 80. You guys remember the Woodstock of me hugging that thing the whole winter? Going like this? Like a rotisserie chicken? Because if you spend too much time in the front, the back gets cold. Therefore, you must rotate. You might think it's funny, but that's what we call #no bueno.
That means no good in Spanish.
Really? I think they know that.
Well, sometimes it makes me feel smart when I get to interpret for you.
You mean like smart when you were in the Dominican talking to all my friends, really slow and really loud, still in English? I was there just like shaking my hand. I'm like, dude, they don't get it. Every now and then when you said pizza, they oh, pizza, yeah. That's it.
Well, let's get into this song. Can you sing it with me tonight? You guys feel like singing with me tonight? 6 of you, that's good. I'll take it. Some of you may know this song. It's probably one of our oldest songs. It's a song that we tried to blend Maine culture and Spanish culture together as one. So we're going to try it for you. And all you're going to do is follow after me. It's real simple. Got to wait for it to come back around though. Here we go. Joy, 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 joy. Alright, you got it. Let's hit it. Here we go. As the river's waters run up on the embankment, flow, the river flow. The vegetation is replacing like death in exchange for salvation. You see the current keeps moving, quit waiting in that water. Flow, river flow, yeah. You gotta step to the show, trade your riches for both. And flow, river flow, 'cause I've got joy, joy, like a river, and it runs straight through my soul. You gotta sing it out with me. I got joy, joy, like a river, and it runs straight through my soul. And the redemption story will forever be told, passed down from generations, from the pages unfold. History will tell the story forever and ever and ever, y'all. We singing songs of joy, my Redeemer is here. We seeking wrong this generation, blindsided by fear. But history will tell its story forever and ever, y'all. sing it out. I know New York's got a lot more soul than me. And joy, joy, like a river, and they run straight through my soul. Mike Gomez from the DR tonight on guitar. Give it up for him, everybody. Now, all the way from the beautiful state of Maine, we're not brothers. We're just two white guys next to two Spanish guys, and everyone thinks we're brothers, just like everyone thinks Ariel is Mike's father. Oh, they don't? Okay, well, either way, I thought that was a thing. It must be behind your back. Now, John is my pastor's son. He's a PK, he's a goody two-shoes, he's a smarty pants, and he's definitely a great musician. In fact, John was the first and top in his class all the way through high school, first in his class. Usually there's a mom that says like, yay! But it was actually a dad, and I'm proud of you, Dad. Now, I'm not going to tell you that John was homeschooled, so he's the only person in his class, but either way, you're still smart in my book. You're still smart in my book. Give it up for John, all the way from Maine.
Like the chick, like the continuation of the rotisserie chicken. He's like, I gotta march, man.
That's right. You're in the Lord's army, bud. Now, I will say, we have a new guy in our group. It's Dave Myers, all the way from West Virginia. And of course, since we've all been doing this 10 years together, and Dave's been with us for about 2 days, he deserves and gets no light on the stage. So, sorry, bud, you're in the dark over there. Oh, I know, we can see it. Oh, very cool. Anyway, we sprung this on Dave last night. It's the second time he ever heard the song. So go ahead and throw a few notes at us, would you, Dave? All right, give it up for Dave. I mean, that was pretty tight. Now listen, my favorite person by far to introduce is this guy right here. His name is Ariel, and he's from Puerto Rico. Makes me so angry that people cheer loud for you Spanish people. I love you, but I don't get it. Now, you may be thinking, the first time I met this guy, I thought, how could this guy have the name of such a beautiful mermaid, yet the face of a blowfish, or some kind of mule, or maybe a walrus with that beard. But either way, tonight I'm going to introduce him as the big guy in the little box. Everybody, give it up for him. Maria Munoz.
How does he do? How do you do that?
Can you imagine growing up with this guy as your father and being spanked by those hands?
No bueno.
That means no good. It wouldn't be good. But I am wondering, since you did such a pretty good job at singing with me before, you might sing with me again, and it's real easy. It goes like this. You ready for this? I say yeah, yeah. I say yeah, yeah. I say yeah. There you go. That sounded good. That's New York hard. I say yeah, yeah. I say yeah, yeah. Alright, that's real good. Now try this one with me. Not bad? Sorry, I spoke right in the middle of your stupid.
Sounded like a walrus.
Here we go. Try this one. All right, give it up for yourself, dog.
Pretty good.
That was actually pretty good.
We are in class.
Now try to do this with us. Put your hands together as we end this song, okay? I said flow, river flow, flow, river flow, flow, river flow, all over me, yeah. We need the spirit to flow, flow, river flow, come on and flow, river flow, need you to flow, river flow, all over me, keep it going, y'all. Flow, river flow, flow, river flow, flow, river flow, all over me. Flow, river flow, flow, river flow, flow, river flow, all over me.